They creep in the dark, but we cut on the lights. No running, no ducking, we taking that fight. They whisper, they scheme, they think we don't see, but we got receipts, we airing it free. No mercy, no breaks, we stay on their neck. They praying for silence, we come to collect. The system stay slipping, but we keep the score. We're breaking the cycle, we're settling scores.
In February 2025, 13-year-old Madeline Soto was reported missing in Florida. What began as a desperate search for a missing child quickly turned into a no longer with us investigation when she was found, working yet another devastating case of a young life stolen too soon. The prime suspect, Stephan Sterns, the ex-boyfriend of Madeline's mother, a man who, like too many others, was lurking around specifically for easy access to a vulnerable child. And where was the mom during all of this? Living in a state of denial, or so she claimed. A lot of people feel bad for Madeline's mother until we learned about the disturbing sleeping arrangements in the home.
What's up, warriors? I'm Liberty Blaze, and this is Make P3 Doze Scared Again USA. Our goal at MPSA is to drag predators into the light. Learn how to keep our kids safe by subscribing. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Hit that like button for me on your way in. Now check this out. Stephan Sterns wasn't just an ex-boyfriend. He was a predator with a past that should have been scrutinized long before he was allowed near a child. While full details of his history are still unfolding, authorities are now investigating whether he had a pattern of predatory behavior. One of the most disturbing details, Sterns regularly shared a bed with Madeline. Not once, not occasionally, this was an ongoing pattern. A grown man, a tween girl, and sometimes her mother was in a separate bed. That alone should have set off alarms loud enough to shake the entire neighborhood. Yet it continued. This is textbook grooming of both the daughter and the mother. A predator doesn't just target a child. They manipulate the entire household, blurring the lines between acceptable and unacceptable behavior. The fact that this was allowed at all is a failure on multiple levels. Who let this happen? Why was this man given this type of access to this woman's child? One of the hardest and most uncomfortable questions is this: how much responsibility falls on Madeline's mother? Did she truly not see what was happening, or did she ignore the red flags? Was she manipulated, brainwashed, and groomed by Sterns? Or was she choosing to turn a blind eye because it was easier than facing the truth? Too often, predators don't force their way in. They are welcomed in with open arms, boundary-free. Sometimes it's emotional manipulation. Other times, the custodial parent is so desperate for companionship that they ignore the abuse happening right in front of them. As more details emerge, it's clear that Sterns had unrestricted access to Madeline. He wasn't just around. He embedded himself into her life, securing a position of trust. Now, the biggest questions are, why wasn't anyone paying attention? And did anyone else notice how strange and predatory this relationship was? Today's tactic: set non-negotiable boundaries. Abuse doesn't always start with violence. Oftentimes, it starts with grooming, secrecy, and unchecked access. Madeline's mother should have known something was wrong. So why didn't she? Well, maybe we'll get more answers during the trial. But until then, let's tackle ways we can work together to keep America's kids safe. 3 Cyber Shield actionable steps to take. If you have kids or care about kids, it's your job to protect them. Here's how to be part of the Make P3 Doze Scared Again movement and take action to keep your kids safe around your new boyfriend. Number 1, never let your boyfriend sleep with your daughter. Period. No exceptions. A grown man should never be in bed with your daughter, ever. If this advice offends you, check out the Mama Bear Effect website to learn how abusers groom both parents and children and manipulate parents into accepting dangerous situations like quote unquote harmless sleeping arrangements. Number two, no private one on one time. Predators groom their victims by creating opportunities for a long time together. No closed door hangouts, no bonding time without you present, and no rides alone. If a man in your life is pushing for solo time with your child, that's a red flag. Darkness to Light offers free online training for parents to spot grooming behaviors and take action before abuse happens. Number three, always run a background check. If someone is going to be around your child, do your homework, look into their past, pay attention to their behavior, trust your gut as a parent or caregiver. If something feels off, it probably is. Intellius background checks provides criminal records, employment history, education background, lawsuits, bankruptcies, liens against them, as well as full name, birth record information, addresses, and more. Predators thrive in silence. They count on discomfort, denial, and people being too afraid to ask the hard questions. Remember, it's our duty to make P3 Doze like Stephan Sterns scared again. They hide in plain sight. Let's drag them into the light. What's the biggest red flag you've noticed in a situation like this? Drop it in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and make predators too afraid to come near our kids. For more cases like this and ways to protect our children, like, share, and subscribe to help spread the word about the MPSA movement. I'm Liberty Blaze, and I'm out.
They creep in the dark, but we cut on the lights. No running, no ducking, we taking that fight. They whisper, they scheme, they think we don't see, but we got receipts, we airing it free. No mercy, no breaks, we stay on they neck. They praying for silence, we come to collect. The system stay slipping, but we keep the score. We're breaking the cycle, we're settling scores.